Lady Ridley.
How are you?
I am doing quite fine. I was hoping to find a teacher and see about going out and exploring a bit more. I still want to find more iron.
Oh, I haven't seen any. Well, I did just wake up. I haven't seen any teachers around yet, but I'd be willing to help you look if you'd like.
Well, if they don't respond to any of my missives, I might just go, and I'll be back before they notice.
I will keep my mouth shut.
I don't necessarily like my movements being restricted.
It's understandable. Coming from Solmera all the way to a place where we are restricted is probably an adjustment.
I might see if Seven also wants to grow, and I suppose I liked how you phrased it as stretching your legs. Maybe that is a good way to phrase it when we want to leave the castle grounds.
Yeah. I'm still trying to acquaint myself with where everything is.
Within the dorms or within the castle itself?
Both. Both.
I just realized there's another perch up there. The study hall, I think the second floor only has the study hall.
Fair,
and then
fair.
All the way up the stairs is the storage.
And then the mail is over there, and the dining room is over there.
And the kitchen and sauna is just in this corner.
Oh, okay. I was looking for the kitchen. I wanted some strawberries.
Lady Daphne had put some in this cabinet here.
Lovely. Thank you.
Once we get more to stock everything, I'm sure we can better separate things.
Yeah.
But for now, I think having it all in one place is better for convenience.
Yeah, easily accessible, so we don't have to go searching through all the cupboards currently.
I will say the dorm is rather quiet, but I also do know that even myself retired quite late last night.
Yeah. We all had quite the day yesterday.
But yeah, second floor is just seating in the study hall. A lot of seating at that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I went up there and took a peek, and there's little perches, but there's also like little alcoves. There's so much seating up there.
In the balconies. Actually, I believe the balconies are on the front of the building. So that would be a nice place to sit to generally observe.
Agreed.
I did reach out to Seven, and he would be interested in escorting me out if you wanted to join along. He just needs a moment.
Sure. Have we located a teacher?
We can go into the castle grounds to see if we can find one. But if we don't, I don't want to ask around to see if we can find one, because if we can't find one and other students know we're asking,
draws attention.
Yes.
Understandable.
I tried to send a missive to Professor Saren and was not able to, so I had asked the headmaster what would we do in cases of not being able to locate a teacher to ask to leave, or maybe someone else did during the mess hall meeting. And frankly, if I want to go out and explore, I don't want to sit and wait for hours on end for someone to be around to give me permission to do so.
That's fair. I think as long as we're safe and there's multiples instead of just going out alone, I think we should be okay. Even possibly like I can write a document or something in case they need it, but I feel like that's even going too far.
I wouldn't write the document because heavens forbid if someone were to come across the document and then use it to dock us.
Oh,
Um,
true. Especially with people that already seem to distaste our kind.
It's quite unfortunate that all of our interactions yesterday seemed to have been with the sea monsters. We didn't really get to see much of Court Bloodwind or Cinderloon.
I liked Cambion? Is that his name? Candaris.
Yes,
Candaris was his
Cambion
name.
is maybe their last name. I think that is potentially. Yes, but
Yeah.
Candaris was the one that was hosting the party, and then High Chancellor Cassian is their court heir. So,
Oh.
my
I don't know that I've gotten to
position,
meet
but
them.
their court. We passed them. We didn't necessarily meet them, but we passed them very briefly in the courtyard when we were on our way to the party. He was the
Oh.
demon that we walked past who was leaving. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
I am ready to go out if you both are.
Yeah, sounds
Sure.
good. We got
Um,
our adventure pants on.
I do not. But I
Oh.
can do my best.
Yeah, you'll
We'll
be
try to avoid water. We'll get boats and things.
I'm imagining my luggage will get here today. Has yours arrived?
No. Not yet. I've had to go scavenge for myself to have nice new things.
Are you telling me you made your pants?
No, I had these in my backpack.
Oh.
I made this.
I was kind of assuming that maybe you got the pants from the village that we passed through.
No,
Actually, that's
I
a
packed
good
an
idea.
extra pair of
I might be able to purchase a
stuff.
gown from them, but I'm not sure if it's of the quality that I would want.
That's totally fair.
I bet you with instruction they could do at least a decent job so you're not without until your luggage comes.
Unfortunately, what I'm lacking in luggage is also lacking in money at the moment. My funds are with my belongings. I looked at the campus store and I was like, oh, I can go ahead and purchase something. And then I looked at my backpack and saw I did not put my money in my backpack. So, oh,
What
there
information?
is a gentleman over there. Greetings.
Hello.
That's
Very talkative.
rather rude. I don't recognize them from yesterday.
Me neither. Cool hat though.
I suppose so.
Yeah. It's a bit extra. But
I don't remember.
Where
what
is it
this
we're
building
going?
is. Were we going to see if we could sniff out a teacher, or were we just going?
I mean, we were given permission yesterday, and they didn't put a time limit on it.
I think we can just go.
Okay.
Also, this is the library.
It is the library. Any particular directions suit anyone's fancy? Oh, since we went that direction yesterday, and I do know that Tavali had mentioned seeing some people in a cave that direction. Maybe we go out the back exit of the school that Lady Lizzaylia showed us?
Yeah.
Sure.
That way we put some distance between where people have maybe already explored.
Mm-hmm. Especially with all the dorms being on that side, I imagine that was a common direction to go.
Goat sighting.
Not good.
Now it's a matter of locating that door.
Yes. The forever struggle of finding where I'm going.
I do think I'm getting better at it. I can't say with confidence that I can find the classrooms per se, but I can get to and from the dorm. That is the maze. I say as I'm talking about getting to and from places.
I've got things briefly mapped out in my brain, but for the most part, you could give me direct instruction and I would get lost.
I was aiming for this courtyard. We just took one misturn.
I still do not understand why there's lava.
I don't quite understand that either. More hazardous than helpful. I believe this is the doorway, is it not?
I believe if we go straight, we'll be on the outside.
Oh, and there's a culinary class down there. That's good to know. Yes.
Made it.
Well, I do want to go fishing.
Ooh,
If
fishing.
Professor Saren isn't around. A part of, like, I'm actually rather fond of Adela. But I don't know if she would appreciate the humor of asking her if we can go fishing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair.
Which is a thought I had of Professor Saren can't give us permission if another teacher did. I actually have not ran into the demons professor. I know I saw him at the orientation, but did not properly see.
Yeah.
I know at one point he had to leave to go find a student that was lost.
Mm-hmm.
I like these chairs.
They are very comfortable. It's where I was sitting.
I was gonna say they look very cozy. Mia said you couldn't hear the group, and I told her that you joined it, but she left it.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm trying to familiarize myself with where all the things are.
I cannot hear you, by the way. You are...
Yeah, I kind of familiarized myself with this stuff, but we'll see.
Do you prefer rubies or sapphires as of right now?
I would say probably sapphire. Rubies match my outfit better though, so it's a hard decision. Thank you.
Yes, but the properties are very different.
Mm-hmm.
I also have... Do you have armor? Diamond armor yet?
I'm missing a helmet and boots for diamond armor. Oh, thank you.
That should be enough to cover that. I may or may not have done a little bit of exploring.
As long as you weren't caught, I don't see a problem with it. I can't confirm or deny if I did the same.
You don't have to. I did come across the crypt, though. It had some pretty good stuff.
Oh. We had seen a mine shaft, and so we have a couple name tags and horse armor now.
Oh, lovely. I have so much stuff I need to empty out.
That's what we were up here doing.
Feel free to have a nosy, take what you want.
Oh, you did find lots of stuff.
Yes.
Oh, that's a lot of wands.
Yes. Welcome to grab whatever you wish.
It's your belongings going to put them
My
up here any.
belongings are for all of us to share.
I don't believe I
just-
do need anything at the moment. Nothing that comes to mind.
Vera, there is Dragon's Breath as well.
Interesting.
Not sure what it could be used for, though. Do we have, sorry, cat flu. Oh, I've lost my train of thought now, sorry.
You are alright.
Oh yes, do we have, specific chests for specific stuff, or is it just...
Stuff, when I came up here and began sorting my stuff, it already seems like things are somewhat sorted. Like, we have ores in this one. Armor and tools. So, like, this left side seems to be relatively sorted. And over here still has a lot of empty.
Fabulous, thank you.
Do you want me to help you sort things, or...?
It's up to you, I don't really mind.
Okay. Maybe we dedicate a separate chest for anything magic related?
Yes, that would be a good idea.
I'll do it behind the tool chest for now.
Yes, that's fine. If it's alright, I ask that the enchantments stay in the backpack as of right now.
Yeah, that's completely fine.
Thank you. If you need any in particular, just let me know.
Nope, and I have not touched any that were in there.
Lovely, thank you. I do need to meet with Professor Della
where were
shortly.
you?
Ah, you were in need of supper, correct?
I am. Oh, how lovely.
I only have one left as of right now, but I also have Ruby if anyone needs.
It's nice.
It shall be fine. It seems you guys were on a nice adventure.
This was when I went to that crypt.
I
that.
have spent my day with Seven and Lady Ridley.
I see. I have also collected a few materials. Just ensure that no one finds out.
If we had been questioned, I know what me, Seven, and Lady Ridley were to say was that we were just in my bedroom.
Yes.
Oh, I I was also traveling about and found a ship that was partially, well, mostly above water, and it had a map in it, and I have collected this.
Ooh. That is definitely
I'm
something interesting to have.
unsure what it does, but
They
I will put it.
are regulated by the Cerelium Court, the sea monsters.
I will hide it in my room then.
I would need to look at their law books to know exactly what to do about them, but I can't see someone finding their own being an issue, but who knows.
Unsure. I do have to go meet up with Professor. Oh goodness, I can never say the name. It's always an issue. Cribden, that's what it was. To go deliver some dripstone, but it may be better now that I have a sapphire. Though I'm not sure how to explain that away.
We found it yesterday when we had permission to be out and about.
Yes, I have just explained the dripstone that I didn't look hard enough in the storage.
Oh, you could say that it was something that I had collected when we were out, and I had it in my backpack still.
That is true. Then I shall be back here soon.
All right.
Before I go, did you see our new friend?
I did not.
Follow me. I did have to modify our space ever so slightly, but I don't believe we'll be in any trouble for that.
Oh, how cute. Has either Professor Saren or the headmaster been informed yet?
They have not.
I will inform them when I see them, because between myself, Lady Ridley, and Loon 7, we have 6 axolotls for the tank upstairs.
I see. Then yes, I would mention that we also have a new friend here, spiky friend, if you will.
I will do just that.
I will be heading to the castle now, the main castle.
Alright, I'm gonna head back upstairs. I know I plan to head to the castle soon, because I want to put my own memory to the test on finding classrooms.
I am putting my memory to the test by trying to find the office, so I suppose that's what I will be doing.
I'll be asking Professor Saren or the headmaster of RSC first, but I also, between myself, Lady Redley, and Loon 7, we've acquired 6 axolotls for the tank.
Oh, how lovely.
So I'm gonna get the permission that we were told to get, and I'll also ask for Mr. Wiggles that is down there as well.
Lovely, thank you. Oh, also, that's for you as well.
Oh, thank you.
I am told to bring some string, so I will be doing that very quickly.
Oh, I collected quite a bit.
We also had a mine shaft we raided, so we also have quite a bit.
I see. I also found one that had a zombie spawner down there.
Ooh, I found an interesting one. I had found a zombie spawner attached to a spider spawner.
I believe I also, in my mine shaft, which I could show you here in a bit, found that there was, I think, that skulk block that you gave to me before, Lizzaylia.
Yes.
There was also that there, so I didn't explore it myself, as I didn't want to faint. So, but I would like to ask that if you thought it may be a good idea to give Professor Cribden one of these sapphires to possibly gain favor.
Actually, They were going to return the ring I gave them today. I believe they have already found stuff.
See,
Oh, on lighter note,
then I
um,
suppose I will just
Vera? Also, sorry, cat flu. Okay, did myself or Lady Daphne tell you about the points we received?
I have
Oh,
not heard
yes.
about any points.
Last night Professor Charybdin fainted, and it was not very good, as you know, that is quite a concern, but we rushed to her aid and Lizzaylia gave her some items to heal, and I guess our immediate help gained us some points.
That is very lovely. I
Only
personally
5 points, but it
it's
is a
better
start,
than
and
negative.
that's what I was thinking as well.
I'd rather make sure we stay on good terms with the professors, and I personally have spent a long time. I've known Professor Della just because I've sponsored her and her creations. And so
Hence why I have offered the sapphire, but if she doesn't want it or if she has something alternative, then there's no need. Would you be alright with me offering it anyway, regardless, to see if she does want it?
I don't see any problem with offering.
Lizzaylia, are you fine with that? I know you were the one that found it, and I'm not quite sure how rare they are.
I have no problems with it.
Alright, then I will be on my way. I shouldn't keep her waiting any longer.
You're mostly sorted. I did leave the stuff that I recall being associated with potion brewing alone.
Yes, I'll probably hand that over to Daphne because this is more her territory. But as of right now, I will just stick it in one of the chests over here, probably.
That works out. I'm going to stop by the kitchen and put some stuff that I had collected away in there. And then stop in my bedroom, because actually they have this glowworm silk in the caves. And it's rather pretty. And I'm curious about potentially having a gown commissioned out of it.
Oh, now that'd be lovely.
Wonder if a gown will be finished prior to my luggage arriving.
You will see. Hopefully it will arrive soon, though.
I will see you around. I forget if I told you this. I know I may have been when I was downstairs with Lady Daphne. I am going to go test my memory in navigation on finding the classrooms.
That would be a good idea. Right, take care.
I do want to re-look over who I'm sitting next to in my classes. Okay, so I am up front in this one. This is fine. I'm not... I guess being on the outside works for having room. Who else is... Oh, close. Oh, they have the Fenwick siblings together. There's 7. Daphne's somewhat close to me. Probably not close enough to talk without being a disturbance, though. Lizzaylia and Daphne are close by to each other, and Tavali's in the far back. Okay, what about mob studies upstairs? I do like this sitting area, but being it's the closest one to all of the dorms, it seems like it won't be the greatest to use. Okay, I remember Lady Daphne showing me my seat over here, which this seems like a testing area, so I suppose it doesn't much matter, but I'm once again on the outside. There's Daphne, there's me. Not the far back, but close to it. Actually, I guess that's not bad. It's people farther back than me, and I'm close to someone who I have my eye on. Well, I will just take towards checking some of the other classes out and re-looking at the seating charts then. I know Professor Saren had mentioned that if I find someone willing to swap seats with me in her classes, I can if I want to be farther up front. I know one of my seats is already up front as is, but the other, the culinary arts one, is in the far back.
Hello.
Hello. I've been looking. I found all the classes, and then I thought about it after the fact that, oh, I should look again to see who I'm sitting around entirely. Like who's behind and in front of me. And so that's what I've been doing.
Fun.
I struggled to find the Royal Code Room. I had to stop Duchess Aquamarine to figure it out.
Oh, did you find it eventually?
Yes, I was right by the staircase to it.
Oh, good. Good.
Hello, Lady Lizzaylia.
Hello.
Hello. How are you both doing?
Good. I've realized, through my classroom passes and looking to see who I'm seated by, I'm actually seated by the same group of people rather consistently.
Oh.
And I'm surrounded by demons in the Royal Code class. I have one to my left, right, and directly behind me.
Fun.
That's...
It's interesting.
Wait, in which class, sorry?
Royal Code. Oh, not Royal Code. Kingdom building.
Ah, that makes more sense. Yes, I'm very curious.
Yes, it has, I think it's the class that has the seats kind of separated, and so I saw Daphne was at the table over, but there was no other fel folks on that side of the seating in general. It was, I don't even remember if there was very many sea monsters on that side of the class. I think it was very much a lot of the Cinderlin court was seated on that side.
That's pretty odd, but I'm sure there's good reason.
I've also made the discovery they like seating me on the far side. I'm in the very right row, or like either right or left. In most classes, I think I have one I saw where I was in the center.
Okay.
And
that is very curious.
Yes, I don't think there's much thought behind it. It's just something that stuck out to me because I was looking to see who I was seated by to see if I recognized people's names.
That's very fair.
But I'm going to continue my look-sees.
Of course.
Good luck. Be safe.
You as well. Hi, are you okay?
I was on my way back to the dome and I heard a really loud growl of a wolf and I got scared.
Oh, I don't see any wolves around.
I don't see any either.
Okay. Maybe they passed.
Would you like me to walk you back up there?
No, I'll be fine. I was just waiting for Lizzaylia to be free.
I see.
I wanted to go out for a bit, but I didn't see anyone around.
I've been sitting in my room on one of my balconies. Just
Where are you off to?
I didn't necessarily had a destination in mind, frankly. I kind of want to go fishing.
I see.
Fish.
Yes, I have a fishing rod. But I believe I was told there's nowhere on school grounds that we can fish.
Oh, is there not?
I think
Then you
because
would-
it becomes a disrespectful to the sea monsters or something.
Oh,
I
So.
see. I suppose that would to them.
Mm-hmm.
I was told the other night, whenever I ran into Paxton, I did learn that sea monsters don't eat fish, or they have evolved from eating fish, which is quite interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. He did say the other sea monsters would find it
Oh.
disrespectful to see us sitting around watching the fish in the tanks.
It was disrespectful to see us sitting around watching fish in the tanks.
I think. What were we saying? That they were pretty or something?
Just to be wary about calling the fish food or a buffet, I suppose.
Yes, I think it was something like that.
I did need to talk with you very quickly.
All right, I am free. I don't have any particular plans.
We can head over this way. Goodbye, Tavali. I hope no one can hear us from here.
Someone's coming. Oh, he turned around. It was Prince Ezra.
Oh? This could wait. Let's go see. Where did... Oh?
He is moving quick. Greeting, Prince
Excuse
Ezra.
us.
Good evening.
Are you enjoying your stay at the academy so far?
Yes, I was just deciding on somewhere to draft some letters.
That is entirely fair. We were going to head somewhere to have a conversation, but I saw you and figured I should give my greetings.
Right, I haven't gotten a chance to actually speak with either of you. Who might you be?
Daphne. Has Katarina... Well, I guess she probably never mentioned me, but...
No, I
Yes.
don't believe so. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Pleasure to make yours as well.
Well, I'll let you two have your conversation. Just be on my way back to the dorms.
Farewell.
Very well.
Have a good night.
Well, do we want to go to the library for the maybe not. Let's
It
head
may be
back to the
fine.
pathway if we want. And
Yes, I realized that you wish to explore, and I didn't want to stray too far away from there, so once we have our conversation, you can go. This should be... I jogged my memory and figured out the rest that I needed to put down. There are also sporadic notes there, which I need to figure out a little bit better, but I
find
think you get the
it-
general gist.
yes, I find it rather odd that sea monsters did in fact used to eat fish, yet us mentioning eating fish as it is a primary part of our diet gets them so high strung.
Apparently, it is a secret.
don't know, at the end of the day, it's a staple of our diet. Why should we restrain parts of our culture in exchange for theirs?
I'm unsure.
Ooh, all the demons in attendance are related.
Yes, I thought that was interesting information to know about.
Mm-hmm. I think that it does give insight on that they'll likely be a very strong unit.
Yes, I do believe, though, that they are mostly cousins of some sort, or related through grandfathers. I know
Can
there
I
are some
correct
that
the
are
note on
siblings.
me? I said love insects, particularly because I like butterflies. I don't like most
Yes,
insects.
I'm aware.
Can I fix it?
Yes, you may. It was, again, I was very quickly trying to write these all down. I apologize.
I will say, Felix's was surprising. I definitely am glad
was, for
that
sure.
him working out is his truth and it wasn't the gambling
And
addiction.
it wasn't the gambling. That would have been a very bad look for us.
Yes, I really would not want to learn that we had one with the gambling addiction and another one who talks to toys at that meeting.
Yes, that would have been dastardly, to say the least.
Mm-hmm.
I will continue to put notes here as I come across more information, but
I went through and wrote down the names of those who are sitting beside me, and I plan to try to learn more about them. Oh, I noticed
see.
something rather interesting, I guess. The kingdom building class. I believe I checked that after I had seen you and Lady Lizzaylia. It is split into 3 sections, and it's not evenly split.
Oh.
Our section is, there's a section with us 2 in it, 12 seats total. We're at separate tables, and then we are the only 2 folk on that side of the room in general.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm. It was just rather peculiar. I don't know how I feel about my seat in like any of these classes.
I don't like being put near a sea monster, but I suppose what can I do besides possibly trying to trade with someone else?
I plan to attempt to trade within the culinary class. I think you're also in the far back as well in culinary.
I am. I'd rather be up close.
Mm-hmm. Especially when we have a much more diverse palette than some of the other courts tend to have.
Yes, some of the other courts can only eat, very limited things?
Mm-hmm. So, I took down... Well, I didn't take down names of those in the front. I figured maybe when the class officially is in session, not in session per se, but right before when people are filing in, seeing about asking for swaps, because I don't know everyone's name, and even if I write down the name of a seat that I find appealing, I'm not sure I could find the person who has said seat without sounding odd. I don't think I can go around the academy going, excuse me, who is so-and-so? Can someone get me in touch with so-and-so? And then ask them for their seat.
I may be able to help you if you tell me the names.
I don't really know the names off the top of my head, but in the culinary class, Tavali's right up front, and I was interested in asking the one sitting next to her. But I don't really know what court they belong to.
I see. Well, if you find out, I may or may not know who it is. It somewhat depends. But I think for now, I finally got some of my potion and perfume stuff in, so I think I will be doing some of that.
That sounds lovely.
Is there any request you have of scents, or should I make what I usually do?
If you have anything that has a honey scent to it, I am dearly missing mine. And for all I know, it wasn't even packed to begin with.
I will see what I can do then.
I appreciate that. I did see Tavali heading this way.
Oh, yes, I do see her there.
Oh, then she is returning. I might see.
Will you be fine on your own?
I will. I might actually go head to Tavali and see what she plans to be up to. She said she was waiting for Lady Lizzaylia, but who knows how long that might take, and I haven't had a proper individual conversation with her since we arrived.
I see. Tavali,
Hello.
Are you still waiting on her?
Yeah. I'm just asking. Well, I'm just waiting on where I should meet her now.
I was gonna say, if you wanted company, I don't have any plans, so I can spend time around.
Oh, well, it's alright.
Okay.
alright.
Then
I will take my leave to the dorm then. I will see you both later.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Alright. Bye.
Are you adjusting to the academy okay? Everything going well?
Yeah. We were wandering around yesterday with Daphne, two of the demons, Riley and Leonidas, Paxton actually. She was very happy to show off his ability. It was kind of funny.
That is nice. I'm glad that people are seemingly to be friendly. I'm curious if I've been too friendly among the fellow folks, and I wanted your opinion on if I should be more strict with etiquette or not on some of our own court members.
I sadly do think so. I just think the jokes yesterday went quite out of hand quite quickly.
I do take the blame of that as well. It started in the attic of the dorm, and I thought it was going to start and end in the dorm. And as soon as it was being
Yes.
mentioned at the academy, it very much spiraled very quickly.
Yes, I didn't quite expect it to be brought up that much and that quickly once we saw Paxton over there.
It was embarrassing, all in all.
Yes.
I am thinking of if I see Crown Duchess Mirelle, potentially apologizing to her directly for my court conduct. Not that it is entirely sincere, because it's not that I necessarily feel bad. I just can acknowledge that it was uncalled for.
Yeah. Well, at the very least, on, I suppose, the side of the person who is being affected by it on Paxton's, he seemed quite happy enough to be walking with us and talking, and he didn't seem hung up over it after asking once again on where exactly the joke came from and what happened. Which after we sort of explained the whole, when he was staring, he seemed quite alright.
I'm glad that he is doing fine with it. I fear that even if he is okay with it, the other members of their courts may make it into a grander issue, and so I want to apologize to Crown Duchess Mirelle directly to ensure it doesn't reach father and it become an issue between the Concord.
Yes, I do think that would be best. We could
I
just
hope.
sort of have a notice of any such jokes that could be seen as insensitive or targeting, I suppose, not leave our dormitory.
Mm-hmm. I tried to ensure that after the mess hall meeting that I made it clear that that should be the case. Or at the very least, talking privately. But who knows? I do think making a post on the board would be worthwhile, though, and so I'll do that later.
It certainly won't hurt.
And I have to figure out how exactly to handle the Fenwicks. Lady Ridley, for the most part, has not caused any issues. It was only directly confronting the headmaster.
Yes, that was quite a moment that I saw as a bit of a problem, to be honest.
Yes, and I had just said in the dorms that I do not want to make the headmaster an enemy of our court. And so
That is what I had thought as well.
I'm just watching behind me and sure no one walks up.
I will let you know if there's anyone there.
But that in itself was a concerning issue. And other than that, I did spend a lot of time with Lady Ridley today. So I don't think her etiquette is lacking. I think she might not know of everything, but I do think she can control herself in a way that won't get her into trouble, aside from, I guess, when her brother is involved. And
yes,
then
that seemed to be the main issue there.
And unfortunately, I fear that Lord Felix might be involved in a lot of things. I do not believe he would get into trouble on purpose, but I do think that, what I have noticed, he, in general, is very much a believer of his own freedom and channeling the playfulness and energy that a lot of the younger folks have, and that his is still very present, which in itself I do not think is a bad thing. It's more of a time and place, and unfortunately, if it was entirely around folks, it would be a bit less of an issue. If his behavior was like that in the Solmera region among other nobles, I'm sure it would still get some looks, depending on the nature of the rowdiness. But while we might be more used to those being rowdy, the other courts are not. And I fear it's going to make all of us look rowdy.
Yes.
But if
especially in these early days, whatever one of us does will affect on all of us.
And while I want to keep a better eye on him and correct behaviors more, I also don't necessarily want to make him feel entirely targeted and upset both the Fenwicks. So
That's a bit of a delicate one. Situation, I mean, not Felix.
But yes, that is stuff that I will worry about figuring out. I know 7 is close to the siblings, so I would ask that maybe he could try to keep the etiquette in check, but 7 controls himself, or has been controlling himself at least, the past day or so, but I don't know how long it's going to last.
Hopefully the majority of us go term.
My initial expectations was that we would be perfect. I now see I need to lower them, and now my expectation is just the dream and hope that we don't go negative.
Yes. Oh, did you hear about the incident? With Miss Stella?
What I heard about her fainting and...
Wait, really?
Yes, it was. Wasn't it? Oh, you weren't there. Lady Daphne and Lady Lizzaylia. Sorry, for some reason I was thinking it was Lady Daphne and you came up to me, but it was Lady Lizzaylia. Had come up to me about how we had earned points.
Oh.
And I asked how so, and it was apparently because they had, like, very quickly gone and expressed concern to Professor Della.
Oh,
Is that not the incident with the professor, or is there a separate one?
No, I'm assuming I was speaking of something earlier where Lizzaylia stumbled off of a staircase and almost fell on Stella.
Oh.
It went.
Are we gonna? We're gonna go back down to. Okay.
No.
I was like, did we get the 5 points, and are we gonna go back down to 0 and the same?
We didn't get into trouble for it. She did ask all of us present for our not statements, but for us to say that we agree with what happened, that it was an accident, not on purpose. Since she tried climbing onto the wall to stop her fall. Which went well, as Paxton and Riley did also agree.
That's good.
And it was what happened, so...
While I was exploring the classrooms today, I really wanted, after running to multiple dead ends of walking very long hallways, wanted to take a little leap to at least get to one point faster, and I consistently had to restrain myself and very slowly walk the halls, and it was torturous.
Yeah, I just, when I woke up, tried finding my own way around the castle, the school, and it didn't go that well.
I believe I am comfortably able to find all the classes now. I have not relocated the med bay yet.
It is quite close to us, I believe.
Is it?
It should be right at past the library, I think.
Okay. Is it, because I know when you go in, there is the etiquette class. Is it above etiquette?
Oh, actually, etiquette is the one that I didn't find.
It's whenever you walk this path and you stay on the path, then you go into the building, it's that blue room that we can walk through.
It has an outside entrance.
Yes, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know where the med bay is. I was really struggling to find the kingdom building class. Walked in circles, up and down stairs in circles. And ultimately, Duchess Aquamarine passed by me, and I paused and asked her if she knew where it was. And she...
That's also right by us.
Yes, she didn't know where it was right off the top of her head, but she was like, if you can get me to the red room, I can get you to the classroom. And I was like, I do know where the red room is. So it was a group effort. But I was going in circles. There's 2 staircases near the far end of the building, and I was going up one, down the other, up one, down the other. And the staircase I needed to do was a wall over.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Well, you were very close, at least.
Yes. I'll get better eventually.
I'm afraid I will need to excuse myself to meet the Lizzaylia now.
Yes, of course. Stay safe. And I am going to retire to my room.
Alright, have a good rest.
You as well. Well, have a good evening.
And time to update my journal, I suppose.